What's the most important thing in your life? Or another way to ask that, what's your most valuable thing in your life? I'm going to leave you hanging there for a couple seconds, let you think about the question as I welcome you to the fourth week. This is Father Mark over at Christ Redeemer, inside now a new week, a fourth week in our podcast series entitled Choose to Live. And this week, we're going to continue to choose to make this year the best year of our life. I want you to keep thinking about that question, right? What's the most important thing in your life? What's the most valuable thing? Let that question kind of brew within you for a second. Let me just take all the mystery out. There's no secret to why we're doing what we're doing. We're choosing to entitle this podcast, Choose to Live, because we have to make choices in our life. We have to live with intentionality. If you want to be happy, it's not just going to pop up out of life, right? If you want joy in your life, it's not just going to come seize you. If you want this to be the best year of your life, it's not just going to happen randomly. We have to be intentional about doing that. And the reason why we're moving in the direction we're moving in this week is because for many of us, if that's going to happen, we have to create space in our life, right? We can't live compartmentalized lives. We can't, live for God over here and then live for ourselves over here, trying to live life on our own terms or live life with all the pressure on us. We have to create space in our life where God has access to all the nooks and crannies of our life. And in doing so, now our hearts are open to what God wants to do in our lives. And that means we got to give him permission. So let's go back to that first question. Now, you've been thinking about it now for a little while. What's the most important thing in your life? What's the most valuable thing in your life? Time. That's right, time. For many of us, you are thinking about maybe people or possessions, but if you want to see what has the most influence over you, look at your schedule. For many of us, time is something that we cherish. Either we don't think we have enough of it, or whenever we quote unquote have it, we hold on to it, right? For many of us, it's opening up our schedule that we need to start off with today. And I just want you to think about that today. We don't want to get too deep with it. I'm going to unpack that tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to give you 3 practical things that you can do to kind of open up your schedule, or 3 practical things you can do to invite God into your schedule. But I just want to maybe leave you today with one thing that you can do before the end of the day is just reflect back on time. Where is your time? Who's in control of your schedule? And have you ever consecrated your calendar to the Lord? Have you ever asked him what he wants this week to look like? One thing that you can do that can have a dramatic impact over your life is to maybe even carve out Sunday night and spend some time with the Lord on Sunday night looking at the week. Ask him to show you what he wants to show you. Ask him to show you what temptations might be waiting for you, or maybe the ways that he wants to celebrate it with you. But if you want a practical thing that you can do, how about you take maybe 15 minutes every Sunday night before the week starts and ask the Lord to show you the week. Ask him where he needs space and time with you so that the whole week and your schedule can be consecrated to him. As I said, come back tomorrow. We're going to talk about 3 practical things that we can do to invite God into your schedule, and until that conversation unfolds tomorrow. God bless you.